We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Hawks and the Predators. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Cody Winklesauce will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, you know that fifth inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Into the box now, Neil Pie, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Justin Thomas, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. In the air, out to right. Kemp is there, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Brady Baker.
Ready now, Brady Baker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Screwball misses, and that'll run the count to 3-1 now. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Kevin Stocker gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Stepping in, Gavin Kemp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hack is right there, 1 down.
Batting second, not shortstop, Zach Weston.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Zach Weston, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate now, Matt Coleman. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Riley Mann. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So coming to the plate, Adam Kraus. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
To the plate now, Carl William. And here's a screwball that misses that time. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Now batting, J.R. Pack, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. William, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Batting 7, the center fielder.
Digging in, Jeff Hack. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. The 3-1. Line drive to left. JJ is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Striding into the box, Connor Lucas, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. JJ is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, G-Man Zito. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. In now, Zachary Prescott. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down. So stepping in, Aaron Rooney. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Kraus in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Now to the plate, Douglas Champion. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Neil Pie, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Justin Thomas can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Into the box now, Adam Kraus. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
At the plate, Carl William 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run is scored. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
In now, J.R. Hack, and he fouls this one off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Weston backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Stepping into the box, Jeff Hack. 3 runs already home here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bruni is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Minnesota is on top here, 3-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Blake Jensen. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Hack comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Standing in, JJ. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-1 home.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
All even now, 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Gavin Kemp. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Zach Weston. Called strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Stepping in, Connor Lucas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate now, Douglas Champion. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Neil Hie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Zach Weston comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Matt Coleman. He drew a walk his first time up. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now in the box, Riley Mann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 pitch.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Pack has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So striding in, G-Man Zito. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Runners are at the corners with one man out. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Here's the 2-1. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now at the plate, Justin Thomas. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kemp moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brady Baker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Kraus. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit.
The left fielder, number 22, Carl Williams.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Ed Money takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Money.
Carl Williams will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Aaron Bruni. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Next will be the designated hitter, Blake Jensen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And the pitch on 2-1. Now this is slowly hit to short. Probably too slowly to get to. And indeed he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, JJ. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8, pitch 8.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. Minnesota is out in front 3-1. At the plate, J.R. Hack. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now
Digging in, Jeff Hack.
Hack.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Just hung in there on that one.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Right fielder.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So now to the plate, Connor Lucas. And there's ball 2 now. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
What a terrific pitch. Some people call that a Hall of Fame type of pitch. There's not much you can do when a pitcher executes one like that and puts it right on the black. Only thing you can do, go back to the dugout.
At the plate, Douglas Champion yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Neil Hiei. Right down the chute that time. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that count.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Hawks lead this one 3-1. Leading off the inning, Zach Weston, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's the first out. Striding in, Matt Holden. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Kraus over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Riley Mann. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 1-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. Minnesota leads it 3-1. Garrett Naveau is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Naveau.
7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Justin Thomas. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Brady Baker. Swing and a liner. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Kraus. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, G-Man Zito.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hiei has a play. 1 out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zachary Prescott. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Kraus has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Aaron Bruni.
Aaron Bruni.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up, and this will also head toward the right side of the infield, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Jonah Luzinski will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Carl William. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.R. Hack. Hit back toward the mound, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Jeff Hack. 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Full count, here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bruni is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder.
Stepping up now, Connor Lucas. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Aaron P.A. is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
P.A.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter Blake Jensen. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
In now, J.J. And that misses. 2-1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Ready once again, Gavin Kemp. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Now a throw over, and the runner back. The 1-1 home.
count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
This is popped up. Kraus is there, and that retires the side. Jackson Story enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Douglas Champion, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Neil Pie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Thomas. He's 1 for 4 for the game. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now back, third baseman, Brady Baker.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in there. Once more, a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Stepping in now, Brady Baker. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Jacob Zavala takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Adam Kraus will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Set. Here's the 3-1. Fouled off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bruni will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Minnesota is on top 3-1. Elliot Peterson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Standing in, Matt Coleman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
set, and the 2-1 pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. William is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the third baseman, G-Man Zito.
Digging in once again, G-Man Zito. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop 3rd strike, as now the inning will continue. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Digging in, Zachary Prescott. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-1 hit hard to short, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
Into the box, Aaron Bruni. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Digging in to try it again, Blake Jensen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle, and he'll take it to the bag for the force, and this one is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Minnesota led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Kevin Stocker notches his third win of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Elliot Peterson hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score,